Okay, is Globalport for real? Because seems to me na itong Globalport, they're like parang Phoenix Suns ng PBA, parang gano'n. You know, parang people had very modest expectations because they're a young team, maraming rookie. You have, you have temperamental characters like Sol and Jay
Phoenix
Wash,
Suns and Minnesota.
Parang ganun.
Kasi yung modest expectations for the Phoenix Suns and then yung fun to watch
ng Minnesota.
like the T-Wolves. Diba? This team is really fun to watch. I hope they keep on winning. I hope they keep finding ways because nakakadagdag excitement sa PBA.
Is Globalport for real? Nyaka?
Parang I find myself cheering for them.
Bakit?
Kasi they're just so exciting. They've been so consistent lately. It's like everyone knows what they need to do. Everyone knows kung sino sila in the team. So, it's unusual to see Globalport like that. And you can't help but cheer for a team, no? Finally, di ba? Parang may pinapakita na. Kasi usually dati, honestly, when you talk about Globalport, like going up against Ginebra or Petron or San Mig, parang sila, madali lang yan. Pero ngayon, it really is gonna shock you. They're gonna shock you.
I think what's even more surprising, maybe even shocking, is that they're doing it in the Philippine Cup.
Yeah.
Walang
Yeah.
import, walang
Yeah.
tulong ng
Yeah.
import.
You know what? Ang galing ng ginawa nila Mikey Romero na okay, they were getting talents pero once they find out that the guy doesn't want to be there, they just let him go. They trade him away, they let him go. Even may assistant coach nga na parang ayaw doon, pinaalis na rin nila. Ay. Hindi, pero tanda natin, Mikey Romero is a very proud basketball person, very proud team owner. They dominated the PBL, 7 consecutive championships. Hirap gawin on any level of basketball. Yun yung ginawa niya as Harbor Center back in the PBL. I don't think they can get that kind of success right away in the PBA, but they're trying to build a competitive team with people who like being there. And pagka gusto mo kung nasan ka, you will play even harder. You will go that extra mile if you like where you are.
Charles, how surprised are you that when people look at the team standings now, they'll see that Globalport is in the upper half, amongst the elite teams like Petron and Ginebra and Rain or Shine. And then you have traditional powerhouses like Alaska and San Mig Coffee in an all-Filipino tournament, and they're in the bottom half.
I'm not that surprised that Globalport is doing well. Maybe I'm a bit surprised lang na it's this early. I mean, kasi no doubt they have a great roster. I think I've said before in our previous episode, Terrence Romeo's a game changer, and he's gonna change that team. And then he's made them so much better. Sol and Jay Wash, they're established stars who are best player of the conference candidates every time, or they're that good. R. Garcia, former MVP din yan sa UAAP. I don't care what you say. If you're an MVP in the UAAP, that means something. And they're surrounded with role players, guys who accepted their roles.
I think it really works dividends, or it's paying dividends para kay RR na meron siyang, andun pa rin si Bro Romeo sa kanya. And then meron kang Sol, meron kang J-Wash na sila yung mga focal points. Si RR steady lang di ba? Steady lang siya doon.
But they're a really good team. So, I think the coaching staff deserves credit also. They're getting guys to play better together. Walang napipikon-pikon or kung ano, no? So,
And the fact na yung coaching staff pa nito is interim, hindi pa
Oh,
sila yung talagang
bago-bago si
diba?
Coach
Richie, bago-bago.
Galing ng pagkagawa ng team.
So, it's nice. It's nice to see them because as you said nga, before when teams would see Globalport in the schedule, they're like, oh, we can't lose to this team kasi they know they're gonna be in the bottom of the standings. And if you lose to them, masakit yun if you're fighting for a playoff spot. But now, no, you're like, we really have to prepare well for Globalport. They can beat any team. They almost beat Petron pa nga, diba? I mean, they can beat any team in the league, and that's a good sign.
Ginebra, diba?
They're going in the right direction.
It's a pleasant surprise. What Globalport is doing, and you can't help but be happy for them because they made moves before. And ang reaction ng karamihan ng tao, facepalm. Pinagsama mo si Jay Wash at si Sol Mercado. A lot of people didn't think that would work. It's working so far. You drafted RR and Terrence together when everyone else felt paghiwalayin na dapat yung
Hindi naman.
dalawa. What?
I would have taken RR and Romeo.
Hindi, but yun nga, parang the common notion was, parang those two deserve to
And I think I'd just like to
play a part.
throw in one more thing. Enrico Villanueva's in that roster. If he comes back healthy and plays, they're
Gulay,
so they're gonna be a contender. I think. I mean, he's still very good, and it's just sad na he's hurt. But he said he's gonna be back soon, and I really wish he can play. Kasi they're gonna be a good team, and it's nice to see a new ibang team naman na lumalaban, diba?
Aside from the fact na you have to commend Coach Richie Tixon, ako natutuwa ako kay Sol Mercado.
Bakit?
He is taking pride in taking etong si Terence Romeo under his wing.
Parang
Who would have thunk it?
mentor siya, no?
Sol
Mentor,
Mercado,
oh.
the mentor. Di ba?
Oh.
I never thought I'd say that in the same sentence. I thought it was Sol Mercado, the
So,
animated guy.
Bagu's attacking you, basically. So.
Nothing but love for you, Sol. Pero, di
Oh,
ba?
you mean you had doubts about Sol?
Yeah.
No, as a mentor. Sol was the firecracker. He was the very passionate
you thought
guy.
he never had what it took to be a mentor? Ganun ba yan?
I always thought Sol was a good guy, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Ako, unang dating pa lang ni Sol, North Side pa, alam ko na magiging mentor yun.
Rookie pa lang, ha?
Oo!
Ako nga, nandun pala sa Bayola, alam ko.
No, but I think with Globalport, they have this very young vibe. Look, Jay Wash is already a veteran. Pero nagmumukha siyang bata when he's playing alongside all these young players. Tapos parang small ball pa sila, kaya it makes them even more exciting to
You
to
can
watch.
say he's got a chip on his shoulder. You can say he's just happy that he's getting the ball again. Pero whatever it is that Jay Wash has eaten lately, pagpatuloy lang. Kasi ang sarap panoorin na, yun nga merong superstar na ginagawa yung ginagawa.
They have three guys who can create their own shot anytime. Jay Wash, Sol, and Terrence. Sol and Terrence probably among the tops in the league right now. You know, they have young guys pa, Justin Chua, Nico Salva. You know, they'll get playing time and they'll develop. So I think this team will be good
Hey,
for years to come.
don't forget my BKJ boys. BKJ,
Teka lang.
bahala kayo dyan.
Sino?
Marky and Marvin Hayes.
Yeah.
Bahala kayo dyan. Basta re-rebound
Nothing,
lang kami.
nothing to lose,
Didepensa
guys.
lang kami.
Kalaban ba ng BNG yan?
BNG?
Bahala na gang. Kalaban ba yun?
BKJ, bahala kayo dyan.
BKJ, ah.
Di ba? We don't need points. Hindi namin kailangan maging best player of the game. Basta, we'll dive for loose balls. We'll try and steal the ball. Didepensa kami.
Kaya na bahala siya.
Yeah, we'll go in your face. In Marky's case, he'll go in your shorts, di ba? So,
Okay yan si Marky na nakasama kayo. Mabait yan. Works very hard.
okay naman talaga siya.
Oo nga.
Talaga yan. Marvin Hayes, to me, Marvin Hayes, para bang Marcus Landry yung dati. Yung ano lang siya, basta papasok siya doon, and then, hindi yung kailangan pasahin. He'll just, kahit, you can even include Kelly Nabong in that group.
Basta para sa akin, itong Globalport now is just so refreshing.
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 Parang mouthwash.
Bilang green ang
It's nothing but the up and up for them. They're on a 3-game winning streak. At hindi magaan yung mga tinalo. Meralco, Rainer Shine at Alaska.
Yep.
They got San Mig, Air 21, and Barako coming up bago sila umulit sa mga Rainer Shine, Petron, Alaska, and Ginebra. So,
May pangbuelo sila.
may pambuelo pa.
For the tough assignments.
Yung karne nila sa dulo, yung mabigat. Para doon na lang yung battle for position. They're a playoff team right now.
They'll be there. They'll be in the playoffs.
They'll be in the playoffs.
Yeah, they'll
Yun na
be.
lang, ang ano yung mga tatargetin mo ngayon, sana hindi yung masyadong hirap sila sa
Sa simula.
Oo,
Para medyo makalayo.
Para medyo, at least makalaban
Imagine mo,
talaga.
why
May
wouldn't you
chance
want...
naman sila mag-3 eh.
Why wouldn't you want to see the team in the playoffs, di ba? Yung magkaroon ka ng opportunity si Terrence Romeo
Take
in
over
the
again.
playoffs.
There's Romeo with 10 seconds to go with the ball in his
In a
hand.
do or die game.
Diba?
And if that doesn't happen, you'll have Jay Wash with his double-double. Jay Wash is having a BPC caliber tournament.
Silently.
Silently. Hindi
Yeah.
na, double-double machine si Jay Wash. And then, Sol is the same. Terrence Romeo is in the Rookie of the Year discussion. Same with RR. So, solid tong team na to. And I think all four of us agree. Globalport, super fun to watch in the PBA Philippine Cup.